Hey everybody, welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch. I'm Reed. So, a lot's happened in the last week. So I'm going to show you this. The snow is melting. This is the back field where we've been pulling all the rocks out, trying to get it ready to plant last year. And as you can see, the snow has pretty much melted off of this. And I'm gonna say that there's less rocks than I thought there'd be, which is a good thing. Some of this actually looks pretty good. Now granted, we're gonna have to pick up a lot of rocks, but it's getting there. And you can see, well, there's Susie out there, but you can see where all those rocks are around the outside. We're gonna have to get rid of them. But yeah, it's coming along. So hopefully we'll be able to start working out there pretty soon. It's drying out pretty quick, actually, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But oh, and happy Easter. Anyway, so yeah, it's starting to act like spring around here, which I'm excited about. So the other thing is we're getting on the pig pen. You can see we've got the fences here. Well, sort of. And we're getting the structure up. Now, I'm not a framer by any means. I've done some framing, but we're getting there. We got the posts in, got the cross beam in, put it in with some lag bolts. And we're getting what would be, I guess, the trusses up. And yeah, I overlapped these boards on purpose. These are all reclaimed lumber, so it's coming along. And as you can see, some of these boards are not the best, but they will work anyway. And so my wife asked me this question, and so I'm going to explain it. The gap between that post and that post is big enough that I can drive right in here with the bucket of the tractor and clean the manure out. Now, she said something about there wasn't a gate to get the tractor in, and that is true. This panel right here, there's a T-post there, and then it's attached to the end post. I've designed it so that I can just take those T-posts out, take that panel out, and I can clear this whole area out. And there's enough room that I can get in there with the tractor, and clean it out. And then the other pen will be the same way. So we're making progress there. Anyhow, I'm sure the pigs will be happy to get out of where they're at, because it's a mucky mess still. I'll show you. And they are destroying this structure that I'm gonna say it was built on the fly, and I think they're actually eating the wood, if you can see that. And they take their food and scatter it all around in here, and then they dig through and find it. Hi, piggies. Hi, piggies. Hi. Yeah. Anyway, they're interesting critters. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you is that there is a lot of cleanup around here. This happened in the last storm. Yay, what a mess. That'll be fun. That's all compost. There's our compost pile. And yeah, so I got messes to clean up everywhere. And it's usually this way in the spring because it's hard to do anything in the winter. But we're coming along, and yeah, as you can see, I'm actually wearing a t-shirt today instead of 5 layers, and I'm walking around in tennis shoes. It's kind of nice. So I told you guys that I would show you some of the other projects that we started last fall that I haven't gotten done yet. Here is one. So we started this last fall, planted these trees, That's a birch right there. And that one is a maple. And what we're doing is we're just gonna put rock in here for landscaping. And yeah, we've got a lot to get done there. But anyway, we've got quite a few projects to finish up from last year, and we got fields to plant. It's I'm gonna say it's gonna get a little crazy around here for a few weeks. We also have this area that I've got to finish the rocks. They'll go all the way to those railroad ties where the water spigot is, and we're gonna plant a bunch of shrubs and things like that in there. But it's coming along. So we'll show you the garden, because you guys couldn't see it really well when we were in the middle of winter. So here we go. Get this gate open. Hey, so this is the garden. Now right here, there's still a lot of snow, but that is my wife's little herb garden, and I've got some stuff to clean up there. You can see this mess here, but yeah, this stuff's might have made it through the winter. Now there is our time clock for our irrigation system. It's on the back of the shed. I've also got a water spigot there, and out here. So this hasn't been completed yet. You can see that there's the weed blocker, and this is going to be the little drive-through area. But these planters or raised beds, we bought them from Home Depot last year, got them installed, and I'm going to say that they worked pretty good last year. And as you can see, we've got water in each one. This is actually an old water trough that had a hole in it, so I turned it into a planter. And yeah, it's getting to be that time. Now, there is, over here, we've got this bed that there's some rhubarb in there. Hasn't really come up yet. Well, maybe. Yeah, look at that. And there's the strawberries. They're starting to act like they're gonna do something too. Okay, so then over here, this area, from this sprinkler head to that sprinkler head over there, and all the way down to those end sprinkler heads, is our garden area that we just plant in the ground. And then we've got this bed here. Now, I decided last year that we were going to use some of the rocks we had, so this is how we made this planter. And I want to say there is garlic planted here, but I'm not seeing it just offhand. And then we've got some blackberries and raspberries that hopefully will start to grow. We got a lot of cleanup to do, like I said. See all those weeds? And the real entertaining part is it's only been warm for the last 2 days, and look at that. These trees made it through the winter. I am ecstatic about that. All of the fruit trees get through that crazy winter. So yeah, I am stoked. I didn't think any of them were gonna make it, but excuse me, but yeah, they made it through, and so hopefully they'll do well. I don't know, this environment is just a little harsh when it comes to fruit trees. Now the other thing that I should tell you is that right here, hi Susie, right here is where we are going to put the high tunnel. We've decided that's where we're going to put it. This is where we were going to build the greenhouse But I don't know if we're gonna get to the greenhouse this year. So we're gonna put the high tunnel here. Now, when I did this sprinkler system, I stubbed up water right there. You can see the sprinkler wire so that we can valve and just water the whole thing off of a drip system. And then I don't have to come out here and water it every day, which makes me ecstatic there. And we'll just tie it into that sprinkler clock that I showed you a minute ago that's on the back of the shed. So yeah, we're getting excited about spring and got a lot of projects to do. Anyway, you guys have yourselves a wonderful Easter. Support your local farmers, and we'll talk to you later.